I always trusted her, completely. We'd been together for years, and I never had a single reason to doubt her. That's what makes this whole thing so gut-wrenching. It all started with her Fitbit. Sounds crazy, right? That little device on her wrist unraveled everything. One morning I was getting ready for work, just another Tuesday. She had already left for her early morning yoga class, or so I thought. Her Fitbit was on the nightstand next to her pillow, charging. I glanced at it, and something just caught my eye, a notification about her active minutes from the night before. I was curious, so I picked it up and opened the app on her tablet, which was also on the nightstand. My heart just stopped. The screen showed a spike in her heart rate right into the cardio zone at 2 in the morning. 2 a.m. I was right there, sleeping beside her pillow where the Fitbit was supposed to be. But the data told a different story. It showed movement, steps, and a heart rate that was anything but resting. It was the kind of heart rate you'd get from, strenuous activity. My mind started racing. How could this be? I was asleep. She was supposed to be asleep next to me. I tried to rationalize it. Maybe it was a glitch, a bug in the system. I even Googled Fitbit inaccurate heart rate at night. But the more I read, the more a sick feeling grew in the pit of my stomach. The data was too specific. It showed a clear pattern of activity that lasted for about an hour. It wasn't a random spike. It was sustained. So I started digging. I know. It's a breach of privacy, but my world was already cracking at the seams. I checked her phone records, and there it was. A series of texts and calls to a number I didn't recognize, all exchanged late at night over the past few weeks. The timing lined up perfectly with her late-night work emergencies. And girl-ass nights out. The final piece of the puzzle fell into place when I checked our home security camera footage. We have one pointing at the driveway. I scrolled back to 1:45 a.m., and there it was. Her car quietly backing out of the driveway. She returned just before 3:30 a.m. My blood ran cold. The Fitbit wasn't on her pillow. She had taken it with her. She had lied, and she had cheated, and her own fitness tracker was the star witness. Confronting her was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. At first, she denied everything. The usual stuff. You're crazy, you're being paranoid. How could you accuse me of that? But when I laid out the evidence, the Fitbit data, the phone records, the security footage, her face just crumbled. There was nothing left to say. The truth was right there in glowing pixels and graphs. It's been a few months now, and I'm still processing it all. The betrayal cuts deeper than I ever could have imagined. It's a painful reminder that sometimes the people we trust the most can hurt us in ways we never thought possible. Rebuilding my life has been tough, but every day gets a little easier. It's a long road, but it's a road forward. Thanks for listening to my story.